Tonight, we bring to you a selection of groundbreaking work from extremely brilliant faculty, researchers, and students. We're also celebrating the grand opening of this amazing building behind me, our new Design and Innovation Building. Tonight, we travel through the life cycle of an idea from inception to marketplace. DIB, Design Innovation Building, as we call it, is a destination for innovation. Ideas begin at the foundation, move up through each level, and eventually go out into the world.
So they come in on the ground floor and they are basically taught the essentials and the fundamentals of entrepreneurship and the soft skills needed to be successful. Working up through the building, you go through rapid prototyping, which allows them to take their ideas and turn them into a reality. The design lab helps them with human-centered design to really identify those needs in the community that they can solve through their ideas. And then the Entrepreneurship Center brings them together with all of the innovation resources in the community, funding, management, entrepreneurs, etc., that allow them to launch and grow companies to bring those ideas to you and I in society.
You know, the truth is, when you're doing things about the future, you really have no idea, how it'll play out. But I think for sure for the San Diego community, this is going to be huge. Again, going back to these 1,000 students, the 8th college theme is community engagement. So forever and ever, we will have 400 teams working on community projects in San Diego, right? I think this is going to have a huge impact. But some of these things are not going to be limited to a geographical region. You know, anything, for example, that you do with information technology spreads the speed of light, right? So we can make an impact globally, even if we start locally in this building.
So the Design Lab is so important to UC San Diego because we have this opportunity to bring together faculty, students, and staff from across campus, which will allow them to collaborate in a way that they haven't been able to before. We think of design throughout the entire innovation process, that you constantly have to be thinking about co-designing, community-driven design, human-centered design. The opportunity we have to actually showcase our design talent, our design skills in the region, and to put it on a global stage, that's going to be really fun and exciting in the next few years because we already know that we are the world design capital, but we want to show the world all of the great things that we're doing.
So we've been lucky enough to partner with the Hagley Museum for a 6-month exhibition of patent models that is celebrating the last 200 years of American ingenuity with a particular focus on women inventors, immigrant inventors, minority inventors.
We joined the basement, I want to say, only about a year ago, but so far we've gotten a lot of support from various mentors to help us understand how you take a product from the lab to the market, right? And for engineers or clinicians, it's maybe hard sometimes to understand what do you do with your research that might be very specific or might be maybe more on the theoretical side and really apply it to a technology.
The basement's really been very supportive for us and our team in providing a space for us to work with and a lot of very important advisors that have helped us on our journey in being a company.
If there was one benefit to something like the basement that I would recommend that everyone take advantage of is it's the network. It's the meeting mentors and advisors. It's a really unique place filled with people all the way from who maybe even don't know how to spell entrepreneur, all the way to people who've lived it, who've done it, who've made multiple companies and raised millions of dollars. And all of them are there for one reason. They want to help you be able to develop your ideas.
Algio Materials is a biotech company focused on materials science. We're excited to be able to take ocean-dried materials like kelp to create sustainable bio-innovative plastics. Being a member of the basement is huge for us. It gives us not only maker space, but also connections to mentors and advisors in the community that are able to help us grow.
I wish we had a space like this back then. It was maybe a third of it, and we didn't have nearly as many tools. I remember to this day, like when we had our idea and our first prototype, we were able to get it to Geisel Library through the basement. The basement was the one who made the introductions for us that allowed us to prototype our very first idea. And I think that that's what the basement and the Design and Innovation Building is doing for a lot of other startups. It's prototyping the future that is coming from the ideas of all these other brilliant entrepreneurs.
Is where we activate our network and build new connections to our community and beyond. From the physical, with the new extension of the UC San Diego Blue Trolley line that stops just behind us, to the conceptual, where venture capitalists and industry partners help advance these new ideas into the world as viable, sustainable, and impactful commercial applications. So uncommon innovation is happening here, and it's happening right now in front of your eyes. So I invite you to experience UC San Diego's new home for design and innovation.